my name is Brandon, and welcome to Audio Addiction, where you can find the latest album reviews, you can find band interviews, and you can find our live episodes, which we do every Wednesday night at around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Sorry I sound kind of out of breath and just tired. It's just been a long weekend, but I wanted to get this video out for you. I originally had a video for the Showthoughts, but it just didn't turn out how I liked it to. So I ultimately just decided to do it after the fact, which I'm doing right now. But I wanted to get a video out for it because I think they're getting into like the last week or two of dates. So definitely, I want to kind of get my thoughts out on that. But yeah, so last Friday or this past Friday, I went to go see Beartooth's headliner with Every Time I Die, Fit for a King, and Old Wounds. And I actually went by myself, which was a first for me. I usually go to shows with people, but it's quite a different experience when you go to a show by yourself. And it was a great time overall. I loved all of the bands, so I didn't want to just miss out on this tour just because nobody was gonna go with me. So that was fun, but hopefully next time we'll get some people in on it. But I just wanted to give you my thoughts again on this whole tour and stuff like that. So the first band that was up was Old Wounds, and I'll have to be honest, I didn't know who they were at first. I know they're a New Jersey band, and you think that I'm from New Jersey, that I should know about this band, but for some reason I have not. But they're a great band out of, I think they're like Asbury Park area if I'm not mistaken. But they're just an awesome band. I came in, I think, like a song or two late or something like that, but overall they just did an awesome job for like not knowing who they were, not taking any video, just like watching them. They put on an awesome show, and if they come back through New Jersey again, I'll have to definitely go check them out, or Philly. But they just put on an awesome show, very energetic. I haven't heard any of their records, so I honestly couldn't base their sound off of how they would have sounded. But I would definitely check out their music now. But yeah, they're just a local band. I mean, local to the area band. But I like what they did, and definitely will be checking them out. So the second band that was up was Fit for a King. Of course, I am no stranger to Fit for a King. I just actually did a review of their album Death Grip a few weeks back, so definitely go check that out. Huge shout outs to Ryan Kirby. Thank you, man, for comping me a ticket. He has this cool thing where if he has a guest list spot on his list, he will basically, you give him a Steam card and he will comp you a ticket. So you just go to the box office and pick your ticket up. But yeah, thanks to Ryan. It was a lot of fun. We got to hang out and talk with him a little bit. I got to talk with him a little bit after the show. But he spilled some details for the next two tours of this coming year. And I can't give them away because I promised Ryan I would not spill the beans. But man, I am super pumped for these guys. They finally are getting their breaks that they deserve. Like I said, Death Grip is probably like the best metalcore record of this year. Without a doubt. So if you have not listened to it or you have not picked it up, definitely go pick it up. Well worth your money, well worth your time. They're an awesome band. So getting into their set, anything like I just mentioned, awesome band. They put an awesome job. Just their overall stage presence is amazing. Ryan, I still think, is like one of the best, if not the best, in the metalcore scene at the moment. I would put him in the ranks of like Jake Lures, and a bunch of other, top metalcore vocalists. I feel like he's just on that level. Sam Carter of Architects, just on that really high tier of metalcore vocalists. And every time I get to see him, it still renders me, with the same types of feelings, just amazement, awe. He just puts on an awesome job, and just with the fact that he added cleans to his arsenal, which, by the way, he did an awesome job with. It just makes him an overall huge threat. And I love Ryan. He does an awesome job. But man, he's like probably the best in the business at the moment. So I will have a full set of them up soon, probably Tuesday, most likely. I'm trying to work on it. I'll probably have it worked on either tomorrow or definitely Tuesday. We'll be going up on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. And then Thursday, I'm gonna try to have a Beartooth and Every Time I Die, and just like a mishmash of the ones that I got. So um, definitely check back in with that if you would like. The next band on the list was Every Time I Die, and of course they are veterans of the scene. I don't have to do a lot of explaining if you have not heard of them. Definitely go check them out. They put out a new record called Low Teens. It's amazing. I know I didn't do a review on it, but it was so good. So definitely go check that out if you haven't. But they surprised me. I saw them at Warped Tour this past year, and I hadn't seen them anytime before that. But man, they are a wild band. Like, I would put them up in the ranks of like the Chariot. I have not seen the Chariot, but obviously they disbanded, so I can't see them anymore. Let Live, Under Oath, they're on like those same tiers, just like crazy bands that do stuff. So they just did an awesome job, awesome performance. For not seeing them and not knowing any of their tracks, pretty much. They just did an awesome job. I knew some of the tracks actually, like It Remembers and Pedal and a few other ones. But off the new record, of course. I didn't really listen to their older stuff too much, but they did a really good job. Love what they did. They just put on an awesome live performance, and I'll have a few songs of theirs to be going up very soon, like I said, on Thursday. And then, of course, the last band, the headlining band, Beartooth. Oh, there we go, right there, Beartooth. Yeah, they put on an awesome show. I think this was the best time that I've seen them, honestly. The last time I saw them was, I don't know if it was like the year or two before that. They played Warped Tour, and they did an awesome job, but for some reason, it just never really hit me. And then I just saw them, like I said, this past Friday, and they did a killer job. Like, probably the best, like I said, probably the best time I've seen them. Highly worth go checking them out on this tour. I feel like they really honed their skills up just in general, and they know how to put on a good live show now. So definitely go check them out if you haven't. Again, they put out Aggressive this past year, and it was pretty good. So overall, they played a mix of both aggressive and disgusting. So it was cool to see some of those. And then they also played some other tracks that aren't played as often that are on either of those records. So it was cool to see that. But overall, they put on a really good job. Ashi really holding it down and helping Caleb out on the vocals. So that was cool. And just like the overall vibe of the show was awesome. The people were moving and stuff like that, so that was cool. But the videos of Beartooth that I have will also be going up on Thursday, along with Every Time I Die. And yeah, so my overall thoughts on this tour, I really think you should go to it. I every band, especially Old Wounds, I really enjoyed what they did, just because I think I enjoy them more over than all the other bands that I saw, only because I had not seen them. I had not heard of them. When I walked in the door, I was like, Old Wounds. I was like, they sound familiar, but I had not heard of them. And I really like what they did. So I think they're a great opener. Fit for a King, per usual, puts on an awesome show. So definitely go check them out. Every Time I Die put on a great show as well. Even though I saw them one time at Warped this past year, getting to see them in a concert venue setting was just insane, and they did an awesome job. So shout outs to Every Time I Die, did a great job, guys. And lastly, Beartooth, I feel like this was the best time I saw him. Connor does an awesome job on the drums. He used to be in Being as an Ocean, so it's cool to see him do a different project that's a little bit heavier, a little bit more aggressive, no pun intended. But yeah, it was cool to see that. And also, he's you know his mentor is Aaron Gillespie, so like obviously you can see that in his drumming style and playing and stuff like that. So it's worth checking it out. If it comes through your area, definitely go check out that show. Let me know in the comments section below what your thoughts are on that tour. Have you been to it? What do you think of it? Who do you think put on the best performance? just let me know in the comments. That's awesome. Also, let me know if you enjoy this segment where I just talk about the shows that I've been going to. The next up and coming one is, I believe, Amorosa, and we actually have two of our friends are playing that date, so super pumped for that. So if you're gonna be at Game Changers World in New Jersey, definitely come say what's up. I will be there 100%. So definitely go check that out if you haven't. Check out that tour too. That one's gonna be a great one. And then I think another more current one, I think Good Charlotte's playing, so I'm definitely going to that one. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'll be taking video. If you'd like me to get video of Good Charlotte, like 4 Year Strong story so far, let me know. I will bring my camera with me if you guys want to see that. Also, if you enjoy what I do, of course, make sure to hit that subscribe. It would mean a lot to Audio Addiction as a whole. And make sure to like that video if you do enjoy these show thoughts sort of a thing. I really appreciate the support, guys. And with that being said, we'll talk to you later. Peace.
So did you like the video? Then make sure you subscribe to Audio Addiction's channel by hitting that button right over there. Subscribe to our channel helps you stay up to speed on all of our latest content. Speaking of latest content, you can check out a recent episode from our live weekly show right down there, as well as a recent album review right over there, and you can check us out on social media right over there. So what are you waiting for? Let's talk music.